Give me the Bible, star of gladness gleaming, to cheer the wanderer lone and tempest-tossed. No storms can hide that radiance peaceful beaming, since Jesus came to seek and save the lost. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible when my heart is broken, when sin and grief have filled my soul with fear. Give me the precious words by Jesus spoken. Hold up faith's lamp to show my Savior near. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, all my steps enlighten, teach me the dangers of these realms below. That lamp of safety o'er the gloom shall brighten, that light alone the path of peace can show. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Give me the Bible, lamp of life immortal, hold up the splendor by the open grave. Show me the light from heaven's shining portals, show me the glory gilding Jordan's wave. Give me the Bible, holy message shining, thy light shall guide me in the narrow way. Precept and promise, law and love combining, till night shall vanish in eternal day. Break thou the bread of life, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst break the loaves beside the sea. Beyond the sacred page, I seek thee, Lord. My spirit pants for thee, O living word. Bless thou the truth, dear Lord, to me, as thou didst bless the bread by Galilee. Then shall all bondage cease, all fetters fall, and I shall find my peace, my all in all. Good afternoon. Hello, CJ. It's good to see him. He says, took you long enough. I am on time. Probably. And then CJ has to go. Poof. Just a drive-by greeting, right, CJ? Hi, bud. He's gone. Well, it was good to see CJ as he was here. So long, farewell. We hope to see you again. Drive safe. How is everyone else doing today? I hope that this video finds you well, doing good, and that you can get some use from this video, from our time here. Bear with me as we wait for a few of our normal viewers to step on in, and then we'll get right on into our mining expedition. Ba-bum-bum. Hello, Heather! Good to see you, sister. How have you been doing today? I have just created a new banner. Actually, a ticker, technically, but anyways. We have had a wonderful day here at the Westfall Farms. And, when one of my uncles came over, we had our traditional Saturday pancakes, where we make homemade buttermilk pancakes and syrup. And so we had ourselves a good breakfast of pancakes. I fried them. My brother Amos, he made up the batter, like we normally do. I'd much rather fry the pancakes than make them, but I can do both. Aww. You're so sorry to hear that, Sister Heather. Prayers for you and the family. She says, sounds like an amazing breakfast. It was. Yep. He comes over every so often. I told him when we first moved up into this neighborhood just to drop on by anytime he wanted on Saturday for pancakes. We'd be sure to make up enough. And so he'll send us a text sometimes. Be like, I'm coming on over. So we make sure to fire up the griddle and make sure we have enough. But that's how my Saturday has been going so far. Had a great, amazing breakfast. And, yeah, good time visiting with the uncle. Then I talked to CJ for a little while, and, well, as time flies, it has brought me here to the entrance of our mine shaft. So, this is where we're at. So, all in all, for me, it's been a wonderful, wonderful, blessed Saturday. And while I'm right here in the office, I will put you and the family down, Sister Heather, on the prayer board. And if you don't mind my asking, Sister Heather, is there a specific last name you want for the family name? Currently, I just have you and family down for grief. That'll suffice, but is there a specific last name? If not, that's totally okay. Almost called it. Okay. Thank you. His last name was Wetzel. Okay. Yes, interesting. So generally how I normally try to do it is prayers for the Wetzel family and the surrounding loved ones. That puts it closer to the roots in my book and keeps the prayer board kind of neat. But prayers especially for you, sister. Oh, okay. Just had one of those train left station moments. So yeah, I got you down on the prayer board, and we'll most certainly pray for you and the family then. And so, without further ado, or delay, because we just tend to leave delay and ado behind, let's be getting into our mine. Our mine for the day will be Proverbs. Our shaft is chapter 24, and the vein of gold that we will be digging through is verses 25 to the end of the chapter, which I think is like 30-something. 34. So 25 through 34. That is our vein of gold for the day. Really? Gonna be like that. There we are. No. There we are. Okay. Proverbs chapter 24, 25 through 34. But those who rebuke the wicked will have delight, and a good blessing will come upon them. He who gives a right answer kisses the lips. Prepare your outside work, make it fit for yourself in the field, and afterward build your house. Do not be a witness against your neighbor without cause, for would you deceive with your lips? Do not say, I will do to him just as he has done to me. I will render to the man according to his work. I went by the field of the lazy man, and by the vineyard of the man devoid of understanding. And there it was, all overgrown with thorns. Its surface was covered with nettles. Its stone walls was broken down. When I saw it, I considered it well. I looked on it and received instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. So shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. Proverbs chapter 25 to 34. We pick up talking about the wicked man and the good, and the rewards between the two. And he tells us that the person who rebukes the wicked will have delight, and he will have good blessings. Or those. So not just only the person, if a group of people do it, the same applies. Those who rebuke the wicked, and a good blessing will come upon them. He tells us that it is good to take a stand against the wicked. It is good to tell them that they are wrong. Those who take that stand will have delight come upon them. They will have good blessings. So, for those who are wondering, our first nugget will be, how do I want to phrase that? Teach the wicked. But as we go on, he describes to us what a right answer and the effect it does. He who gives a right answer kisses the lips. A good answer, a right one, a just, pure answer, has the effect of kissing the lips. It fits. It does good. It is proper. It's just good. A right answer kisses the lips. It makes an impact. Its effect goes deeper than you probably would ever know. It continues on and he says, prepare your outside work. Prepare yourself and the things that need to be done outside. Make it proper. Make it fit for you to be in the field. And afterward, focus on building your house. In order to build the house, you're going to have the material, the finances to build the house. He says, first, prepare your outside work. This is that material. This is the finances. First, get that around. Then, afterwards build the house. Don't try to build the house with nothing. That's not going to work so well. Our second number is prepare, then do. Second nugget. I don't know if I said nugget or number, but second nugget. Prepare, then do. He goes on in 28 and 29 to tell us about not being an accuser or witness against our neighbor without cause. He tells us don't do it senselessly. Don't do it without cause. Don't do it for contention reasons because you don't like him. Don't do it because you want to get rid of him. He says, do not be a witness against your neighbor, your friend, the person who lives next to you, your neighbor, without cause. Make sure you have a definite purpose, a good one. For would you deceive with your lips? Are you going to lie just because you want this guy gone? Would you deceive with your lips? He continues and he says, do not say that you will repay him for what he has done to you. Don't go, well, he did this to me, so I'll do this to him. That's not your job. Do not take the part of God. Do not try to render justice and judgment to this person. And I believe, if my memory sends me correct, yes, we have a few references in here for this. Matthew 7:12, which I have a good guess at what that says. Let's mark this real quick, take a side adventure. What references do we have noted for this verse? Matthew 7:12. Therefore, whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them, for this is the law and the prophets. Don't be focused on repaying the guy for what he did to you. Focus on treating the guy the way you want him to treat you. It kind of seems like a reversed method, but it's the more effective and it's the proper method. Instead of focusing on trying to repay him, focus on treating him the way you want him to treat you. And then I think I know where this next one goes. Romans 12, 17 through 21. I don't always I don't always jump down these bridges like this, but sometimes it's fun. Okay, all the time it's fun. What was it? Romans 12:17, I bet. Yeah, through 21. Repay no one evil for evil. Have regard for good things in the sight of all men. If it is possible, as much as depends on you, live peaceably with all men. Beloved, do not avenge yourselves, but rather give place to wrath. Hello, Sister T. For it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord. Therefore, if your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he is thirsty, give him a drink. For in doing so you will heap coals of fire on his head. Do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. Romans 17 through 21 spells it out perfectly. Beautifully. God says, vengeance is mine. He will do the repaying. It is not our place to try to repay our neighbor what he has done to us. It's not our place to avenge ourselves. Instead, treat him well. Sister T, we are reading Proverbs 25, Proverbs 24:25 through into chapter, which is 34. Currently, we were just dealing with verse 29. And this will be our third nugget, which is... Give me a minute, I just had it. It's not our place to repay evil. And through the end of the chapter, verses 30 through the end of the chapter, we talk about the lazy person, one devoid of understanding. And he goes, and he's talking about how he went by the field of the lazy man. And he went by the vineyard of the man devoid of understanding. He's taken a look at these two people's property, the lazy person and the person who doesn't understand. He lacks the understanding part. And he describes it to us. It was a total mess. It was overgrown with thorns. It was covered in nettles. And its stone wall was broken down. Excuse me. It's a total mess. So, he tells us that he was considering it well. And he received instruction. So he observed a scenario and a problem, and he thinks on it. He considers it. And from his considering, he draws a conclusion, an answer. He received instruction. And this is this instruction. A little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. So shall your poverty come like a prowler, and your need like an armed man. He says, putting it off, just taking a little nap, it'll be quick. Taking a little slumber, it'll be quick. Leads surely to poverty. You have something big you need to get done, and you're putting it off. Oh, I'm too tired right now. Just gonna take a nap, little nap. Slowly, these little naps become long naps. Slowly, these long naps can become all-day sleepings. And with all-day sleepings, a lot of time is spent not getting anything done, not fulfilling your need. A little folding of the hands to rest. It's like folding them on your belly and falling asleep, or putting them behind your head, leaning back. A little folding of the hands to rest. It'll be quick. No, it won't. It'll lead to your poverty coming like a prowler, your need like an armed man. All of a sudden, you're going to wake up and realize that you need the stuff that you've been putting off, the stuff that you haven't been doing. It will come, surely. It'll sneak up on you at first. Your poverty will come like a prowler, but then your need, it'll burst in like an armed man. Guns first. Our final nugget, which I think is the fourth one, is don't fall for a little sleep. Don't fall for a little nap. There be gold in them there pages. Good to see you, Heather. Good to see you, Sister T. She says, I'm sorry, Sister Heather. Prayers. Yes, Heather and her family will be in our prayers. Keep them in your prayers. Losing a loved one who's not of the faith is really hard. It really, really hurts. I'll see what I can do, Sister T. So, see, the reason I don't type them out anymore is that wasn't in the original format, sister. And when I do, I end up spending several hours in here typing, and Dad's like, "You need to get work done outside." Yeah. So that's why I don't type them up, put them in the banners anymore, because it takes me forever to settle on exactly what I want. See, if you remember the original way I first set it up, it was you find something from the analysis and you just write it down as a nugget. But then CJ stepped in, and he just started writing them out and putting them up. Made his own little style. And I hate to say it, it's really time consuming for me. Because I like to have a perfect nugget, and then typing it out, not so quick. I'm not exactly a keyboard person. So, just me rambling on and on. Heather says you can catch them if you watch the replays. See, I'll send them to her on Messenger if I can remember them. Well, you all, thank you for being here, for picking up those shovels and picks with me, for hopping down the minecart. Till we meet again, God bless you all. Love you. Sister T says, I know I can watch the replay, but I'm not fast enough when you speak them. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I know, sister. Love you all. Till we meet again, God bless.